Right, somebody asked me penny stocks, top 5. I'm going to keep saying them until I don't feel like making this video anymore. So we have MBOT Medical. People, come on. This is their shoe. Okay, now, if we got into a little more specifics, what this endovascular procedure, okay? Oh my God, the part about China. If Daddy G, if you can hear me, if you watch my stuff, for the love of God, he's already, this 2.9 million in China, and they got their patent thing in China. So that's what they're working on, getting this endovascular robotic system into China. This is saying that the endovascular systems is expected to grow 8.6%. Okay, well that's, right now they're sitting at 250 because this is not approved yet by the FDA. The last article said late June, people, late June. Okay, this is from Fierce Biotech. And my God, another thing it's going to do, the Liberty system, it can do these robot surgeries, okay? And control the off-the-shelf guide wires and catheters as they move through the body during a minimally invasive procedures, while the interventionalist operates the device at a safe distance, because apparently this surgery was giving these poor people that had to do these surgeries radiation. Radiation is not good. I watch a lot of stuff about Chernobyl disasters. But anyways, this, I think, when they get the approval, and look at the market, single-use, disposable, eliminating the need for large, expensive capital equipment and potentially lowering barriers to adoption for healthcare providers, making the technology available to a wider range of facilities, more surgeries, less endovascular issues. Endovascular procedures, by offering remote operation capabilities, potentially reducing radiation. That is the good thing. This is the even better thing. Well, not better, but showed 100% success rate on the primary endpoint and mean 92% reduction in radiation exposure. Now they're only going to get 8% radiation. That's excellently doable. So this, God, we're waiting. In here, where did it say? It said they're confident it will be received well in the market. Look how tiny it is. And if it's going to be cheaper and less radioactive, look where we are. They were expected by the end of June. And I've been telling you people that the FDA, God, they're lazy. They're not lazy. But it takes a long time, okay? So now we're at the end of July. My God, people. It could finally be time. Because also, what I was going to say? Oh, they did a dilution. Wait, MBOT. Dilution, not technically, well, offering. Wait, where is MBOT offering? Just recently. And this is owned mainly by retail investors, okay? That was the other one, the direct, registered direct. I'm not finding the one they just did, but they did a private one. And it was told to me by someone, pasted it to me from their Charles Schwab. So it's not on here. So I think that could be an extra interesting sign that it could be soon. It could be soon. We will see. But I like MBOT. And then I like LXRX. And this 2 biotechs there. I think LXRX has a lot of potential. This is their year. They're finally getting back to something. And this person is talking about their pipelines. And let's remember, make American biotech accelerate again. They have this. Kidney function, hypoglycemia reduction for kidney, ADA 2020-25 trials. I don't know what, non-opioid neuropathic pain. That's a good one because nobody likes opioids anymore. Opioids out, non-opioids in. And then this one, capital efficiency position lexicon is a high conviction bioplay in the $100 billion diabetes market. I didn't know they were fucking with diabetes stuff. That is a little interesting there. But this one, this had part of the reason for their drop in December. But now it's coming back. They needed more research, which is fine. I appreciate more research. Everybody likes it. This dual mechanism lowers the risk of hypoglycemic events. Okay. Then clinical progress. The post hoc analysis in tandem at the Diabetes Association meeting showed psilocybin reduced hypoglycemic events. See, that's important. Nobody likes that. And then heart failure. They have this approved in the U.S., so this has been approved. But competition, that's why they need new things, because competition, not all the way good. But wait, what I like is this was their obesity one. So that this article is not mentioning the obesity one and the deal with Nova, okay? They got money from Nova. Currently in preclinical development. That is incredibly early, okay? Very early. So a lot can happen with this. Conducting investigational new drug enabling studies. Expected to be completed in 2025 before Novo takes over clinical development. Novo is going to pay them. This could be 150 to 206 billion by 2030, the obesity market. So if this obesity drug continues, that'd be excellent. Okay, now we're on to our drones. Not nice, guys. Okay, but look at the height there. Pre-DeepSeek. Now, this, dude, Mistral Inc. Someone had commented when this article first comes out. Sometimes when an article first comes out, I just get on my shit and tell you guys as fast as I can, because I want people to know, because I said this one right in the morning, okay? And then somebody commented that this was not the right Mistral. And that person was right, because I thought it was an AI company that Bill Gates bought with Microsoft, which would have been equally as good. But this actually not. This is better. Dude, this is better. This is Mistral Inc., the ones that are partnered. They do something with, like, the law enforcement. Oh, great. Just what the police need. What the hell is a police officer going to do with that thing? Jesus, Lord. 30 years in the market. Basically, they're the ones that sell to the police reliable solutions to military forces and public safety. They bridge the gap between requirements and technology with practical, innovative, and high readiness solutions. Oh, they're coming for our asses. But this is Mistral will leverage 35, they might have to fix that then, and military homeland entities. A partnership provides a successful fee model based on realized sales. The Optimus system provides 24 hours autonomous aerial operations, while Iron Drone Radar offers AI-powered counter-UAS capabilities with zero collateral damage. Just the ones they want to kill. 3-year agreement with automatic renewal option ensures long-term market penetration. Oh, they're going to penetrate it all right. They're going to penetrate it real good. And if I looked up them, all right, ONDS has a lot of hype. $100 by 2030 better option. I don't know about that middleman. Shit, I don't even know. Mainly because global tariffs raise costs, disruption, bullish term jitters, plus after recent surges from bullish Pentagon news, sector's still very hot. Zelensky announces mega deal. Washington may begin large-scale purchase of drones. Dude, what? They're not going to buy drones from Ukraine. Or we're going to buy... Washington may begin large-scale purchases of Ukrainian drones. Why would we do that? I don't know why we would be buying their drones. Don't they need their drones? That doesn't make any sense, honestly. Next earnings, August 13th. This is a big deal. ONDS could rise before their earnings. Damn it, what is that? This one from Machine Gun Preacher. Okay, wait. Machine Gun Preacher. This is about the rail thing. When they partnered with the rail technology, the rail network, that was a big deal. I do recall this. ONDS Railway, because they're also communications, not just drones. These guys are doing a lot of different things. Major rail breakthrough, wins 70,000 system safety protocol standard. And they want to redo things, so I think ONDS is strong with that for sure. And then they have on display conception of the IE standard supports railroads. All right, wait. Then, I can't really read this. What else is it going to say? How do I make it bigger? God damn it. This one. What else does he say here? He's going to say, I can't even read it. Protocol, leading, development, and why is it so... I can't get this to be bigger. This is a good read, but I can't read it. I didn't see this. Shay likes ONDS. That is an interesting one. He has some good picks there. I would be surprised seeing somebody like him. He's less of a risker, more of a tried and true type of investor. So that actually is quite bullish for ONDS. I just think ONDS is going to do things. And if they get this New York City deal, dude, New York City, ONDS, oh wait, New York City, they don't call it ONDS. American Robotics? No, what do they call their one? Yes, this one, American Robotics. That's their subsidiary. So you're looking for stuff about American Robotics, and then that's going to be ONDS. So, dude, and the Mistral, they're just getting ready for things. They are. And the Big Beautiful Bill money is certainly going to help ONDS. That guy's so fucked. And then, of course, I'm going to say OPTT, Ocean-Powered Buoys, Maritime Surveillance. And think about this, too. The climate disaster. There's going to be so many people trying to get to other places by boat. And OPTT will help guide them or help them if they needed help, probably. And you have news, dude, this one. Revolutionary autonomous marine charging system. Why wouldn't they make everything else electric? If they can make electric boats, once the batteries get better and they're not exploding all over the place when they touch salt water, that's going to be key. General Dynamic is doing electric boats. I have no idea how they're going to do these, but they can't have electric boats on the water unless OPT is there for vehicle charging. I would not want, I don't know, I guess you could still get stuck out in the middle of the ocean with a gas boat, with a diesel boat. So, I mean, I'm sure that happens. So what's the difference? This could make things even easier. I could say it would be better. But that's the one thing, the autonomous charging stations. And then the buoys are definitely going to be good for all different things. How the fuck do you spell buoys? There you go. This. Contract win. Ocean Power to deploy advanced AI-enabled power buoy on U.S. East Coast. Where is the next one? Why is there only one? I feel like there should be more of these contracts. I really do. And then maybe finally, because they're constantly saying things. Contracts, this, getting a deal with this and that. Philip, the CEO, highlighted this as a revenue-generating contract, emphasizing the company's growth. And they partner with these different distributors that basically sell the products. So that is also another thing. I just think they do a lot of shit. They do a lot. And what is this? This comes up on all these things lately. I haven't seen this thing before, but now it's on a lot of things. But also international deals. They had the deal with Argentina, which is nice. Javier Milei. Oh, the safety certification. I like all these things. Man, I feel like, and everyone's talking about their earnings coming up. When are these earnings? In the earnings, they'll pile up all the accomplishments and sales they made. July 24th. I think I could see OPT rising up until earnings. People are hyped. I'm hyped, but I've been hyped on these since they were 19 cents. Sweet little fucking angels they are. And speaking of sweet angels, this health and tech people, dude, I thought it was going to be trash, but that was our DeepSeek disaster. So you know what? I don't even judge it because, everybody knows what happened then, and then everybody hated everything for so long, but hate no more people. And then you have health and tech supports foster closets to help children and families in need. This looks as though if they're a little teleinsurance, you might say a third-party AI technology proud to announce financial support for a community foster closet. That is a beautiful thing. Health and tech goes beyond health insurance and technology. If that's not a PR campaign to combat those evil villains at United Healthcare, oh, how dare they. But they also, earnings preview. Let's run it through Grok here. An InsurTech platform company that leverages artificial intelligence. Everybody loves that. Streamlined processing for the healthcare industry, focusing on vertical integration, process simplification, and automation. The company provides self-funded healthcare solutions. Self-funded healthcare solutions. You know what? I don't even think I have insurance, honestly. I think I should get some. I'm going to use you guys as my insurance. If anything ever happens to me, you're going to have to go fund it, or I'm just going to die, which would be fine with me too. Company provides self-funded healthcare solutions. That's perfect. And then here's going to be, their earnings is coming up. This was their last one, released on March 17th, 4.9 million, a slight decline from 5.22 million in quarter. Okay, well, that is a decline, but adjusted compared to 1 million. Gross margin, 77, down from 88, due to higher margin costs from new distribution channel partner fees. Assholes. Full year revenue, 19.5 million, up 1.8, indicating modest annual growth. Modest annual growth is better than nothing, I would say. Now, This one, the preliminary unaudited revenue, approximately 5.7, surpassing the entire Q1 revenue by 50%, signaling strong momentum. Now this could be earnings July 21st after market close. That's tomorrow. This could be an exciting little thing, guys. An exciting little thing. Let's see what happens tomorrow. And these people, they're 96% in the past month. People, we could have an interesting one. Could it be like an open door? And don't even ask me, because I don't know what open door is going to do. This is just a wild scenario here, but they sit on a whole lot of revenue. So many homes. And Pulte, let's see what that psychopath's up to today. God, I love Bill Pulte. I'm going to miss him when they are not in charge anymore. One subscription. Who subscribes to Bill Pulte and for what? I want to know. Fannie Mae, which is ranked number 25 on the Fortune, has a $4.4 trillion balance sheet. Freddie Mac, which is ranked number 38, has a $3.4 billion balance. Thanks for letting us know. Why Federal Chair? Why Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell must cut interest rates now? Look at that guy's shoes. Fancy daddy right there. Falsa. And then he's posting memes. Jerome Powell's contract as Fed chief ends in May. Powell is expected to replace Stephen Colbert and rename the show to The Too Late Show. Asbestos removal does not cost $2.5 billion. Oh, they're trying to say that Powell did some fraudaroni and cheese. I don't know how much asbestos removal costs, but I don't want to do it. All right, then I guess other things we could say might go up this week. We could say Hover. Hover hasn't seen too much lately. Humasite, my sweet love Humasite. They're going to have their earnings the week of mid-August, and I think my sweet love Humasite will do something. They might be due for something exciting. We'll see what Hover. Father-son duo, they're just looking for they're looking for partnerships like Archer. Archer could rise. This is supposed to be penny stocks, but if we do say Archer could rise this week, leading into their earnings, people want to see this commercial. They went commercial this summer in Abu Dhabi with our chic daddies. And then I want to see Humasite do something. My sweet love. I would do anything if Humasite got to $9 a share. All the way up here they were once. They'll reach those glories. They will reach that glory. I just know it. Does Humasite have any news? When they report their earnings, they had 500,000 revenue. This is going to be old because MSN is a tricking one. They're constantly putting out old articles saying they're new 2 months ago. I don't know why they do these things, but that is a good sign. Over 45 hospitals while targeting BLA submission. Oh, that could be amazing. For ATEV in dialysis by 2026. If they talk about this submission at their next one, because the dialysis is really what Laura wants to do. It's going to make it so people's ports don't get all infected and whatnot. Man, oh man. Has reached a major milestone with 84 patients enrolled and for a supplemental BLA submission. That will be huge. Huge. Maybe they'll say they're doing, because Marty McParty, he wants America Biotech to accelerate, but we shall see. I can't. I have to go. We have to do the mining stocks, NB. And one of the reasons, NB, I like to show you people's portfolios. They have good ones. And we have Johnny Walker making his position in NB. And NB, well, I can't find it now. Hold on. Ooh, he's got some news. Rocket Lab, SpaceX contract. Oh my God. That could be something. And wait, where's the one where he went into NB? MP. So he's really profited off MP. Now getting into NB at $3. And that's a Oak Creek project. And if we see MP flying, why can't we see NB flying? They have production. They have revenue. And NB still needs some permanent approvals, but they have rare earth deep in the heart of Texas. I don't really see why this wouldn't happen. And then, speaking of mines, we had a snafu, a setback with NOC, the EPA, being dicks, but now it's going to be a judgment. Oh my God. Now it's going to be a judgment. And they did actually turn it up a little bit, so we will see what happens with NOC. That world's largest copper reserve, I don't think that's done. Then you have TMQ. These idiots. Are they ever going to get anything approved in Alaska? This is the Canadian one. Canadian companies can be tricky, but they don't have tariffs and whatnot. Mining in Alaska. So, and they're 50% owner stake in this one. So, TMQ, I'm still waiting on these guys. They have not had a big explosion like other ones, but not like TMC. Man, oh man. TMC really blew TMQ totally out of the water. That's where I was looking at TMC, and my God, right around the same time. Dude, TMC, that one's not a penny stock anymore. In sea minerals, sea nodules in the South Pacific. Gerard, he's going to do it. But that's how you could see things, like, that's how you can see what could happen with TMQ. They're both Canadian. We'll see. We'll see if TMQ can get there.